Who makes out big at Vicksburg Prospect, and which company is focusing on a liquefied natural gas project? Will a major producer hit pay dirt? All this and more when we come back. Hello and welcome back to EnergyScout News and Information. I'm your host, Red Byers. Today's segment will focus on major producers within the energy industry. In breaking news, BP Chief Executive Tony Hayward has confirmed that the company will slash about 5,000 jobs worldwide as it seeks to rein in spiraling costs. BP will cut about 1,500 jobs at each its UK and United States operations, with the rest of the losses spread out across the supermajors' global operations. Most of the cuts are aimed at desk jobs, but about 10% of the redundancies will be in the company E&P operations. Shell has hit a 300-foot hydrocarbon column at the Vicksburg Prospect, which is located in 7,500 feet of water in DeSoto Canyon blocks 353 and 397, as well as the Mississippi Canyon block in 393 in the eastern sector of the Gulf of Mexico. The discovery well was drilled to a depth of 25,400 feet by Transocean's semi-submersible drilling rig, the Deepwater Nautilus. This is an encouraging moment for Shell, who will need some time to analyze the data to determine their next step. And now it's time for other news in the energy industry. ConocoPhillips has sealed a license agreement with Angola Liquefied Natural Gas Limited for the application and use of the proprietary natural gas liquefaction technology. The optimized Cascade SM process, the Angola LNG project, is an integrated gas project encompassing offshore and onshore operations to utilize gas resources from blocks located offshore Angola. The first LNG from the project is expected by 2012. Chevron Corporation announced the successful completion of an appraisal well at its Bigfoot prospect in the deepwater Gulf of Mexico. The appraisal well reached a measured depth of 25,113 feet at a location to the northwest of and deeper than the previous wells. Chevron is evaluating a range of production development options for the Bigfoot prospect. The evaluation of this production development is underway. Now it's down to business. Crude oil is down $1.61 to $88.41. Natural gas is up 7 cents to $7.94. And fuel this week, diesel is averaging at $2.97, and regular is averaging at $3.28. And now let's take a quick look at recent mergers and acquisitions. In strange news today, what do you get when you cross a robot cow milker and a gas station? Take a look.
Meet the tank pit stop, the robotic gas pump attendant crying out for a name change. Built by the Dutch, but inspired by cows, as co-developer Nico van Staveren explains.
When a standard robot arm can milk cows, then there is no problem to tank vehicles.
Modern farming methods have mechanized the process of milking to such an extent that farmers no longer need to do it by hand, using robots to carry out the process from start to finish, maximizing production and cutting down on labor. But at more than $100,000 a robot, the tank pit stop isn't exactly cheap to employ. Nor is it terribly fast. Firstly, the car's fuel cap design and fuel type have to be matched to a database. At the moment, the system only works for models whose petrol tank can be opened without a key, and whose contours and dimensions have been mapped to avoid any accidental scratches, as the robot feels for the fuel cap.
Sweet! You can get your gas pumped and maybe get some milk while you're at it. And that's it for today's Energy Headlines. Be sure to check out our website, EnergyScout.com, and stay tuned with us tomorrow. We will take a look at independent producers within the energy industry. For EnergyScout News and Information, I'm your host, Red Byers.